Alright, so what's going on, guys? Alright, so previously we drew the face from the front using the construction method where we had the circle, we had the line going down the center to show the direction that the face is looking, we had the face shape, including the jawline and the chin, and then we had the three lines representing the eyes, the nose, and the mouth. We then added in our details to create the remainder of the face to give us a nice in proportion face. So today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be drawing the face from inside profile. So from the side. So we're going to follow the same procedure. We're going to have two layers, one layer which is going to be for our construction lines and the other layer which is going to be for our details. So we're going to start off with the construction for the side profile of the face now. So I'm just going to grab a brush. Alright, so again, green for my construction and on the bottom layer, and then on the top layer we're going to have our details. So again, we're going to start off with a circle. Again, it doesn't have to be a perfect circle. No, that one's pretty terrible, so let's go, there we go. Cool, so that's going to be our circle. We're going to have a line going down the center again, but this time rather than that being for the direction that the face is looking, that would be for something else. So we're going to have a line going down the center of the face, and then on either the left or the right, depending on which face, which way the face is going to be facing, we'll have another line going straight down. So this time we're going to go straight down, so this face is going to be facing this way. Good. Now from this intersecting point where we had that line going down the center of the face, we're then going to draw in a curved line which is going to take us back to the beginning, or to the other line, other straight line. So if you guys look now, you can see it kind of starts to resemble a skull inside profile. So hopefully you kind of work out the way that this is going to be constructed from here. We're just going to add in another curved line just for the neck. So remember, your neck isn't going to go straight down, it's going to be it's not going to go straight down, it's going to be slightly curved towards the back. And then we're going to have another line which is going to give us the front of the neck. Right, now halfway between the top and the bottom of this face, again we're going to have a line which is going to be the positioning for the eyes. Halfway between that line, the bottom of the face, we're going to have a line which is going to give us the position for the nose. Halfway between that line and the bottom of the face, position for the mouth. So again, the eyes, the nose, and the mouth. Yep, eyes, mouth, and nose. Boom. Alright, so that's the basic construction for our face. So you could draw a comparison between the front and the side. So let's start adding in some details. So now with a darker grey, zoom in slightly, maybe make our brush a little bigger. So we're going to start adding in some details. So again, we're going to start off with the nose. Now, depending on the type of nose that your character is going to have, you know, that would make a key difference. But I'm going to start drawing the details of the nose from the edge. So I'm going to start off with the nostril, just here. So it's going to sit on the edge of the face, because remember, the nose is going to protrude. I'm going to give a nostril, and then I'm going to add in the remainder of the details of the nose. So we've got the bobble of the nose, and then up to the nose bridge, and that's the nose. Cool. The next detail I'm going to give is will be the eye. So remember, from the front we've got the eye, it's the curved line with a semicircle, but from the side it's going to be a different type of shape. So it's going to be a kind of sideways cone shape. So I'm going to draw that slightly in from where the eye sits. So I'm going to put it just beneath my guideline for my eye, and then just a little semicircle. Good. So now we're going to draw in the details for the mouth. Now remember, the mouth isn't going to sit, everything isn't going to sit flat along this line. Okay, the mouth will protrude slightly the top of the lip. So we're going to bring that down and then inwards. separate where the lips are going to be. Also, the bottom lip is going to be tucked in slightly, so you've got a slight overbite, and then down to the chin. Good. Let's draw in the ear. So now this center line, what we drew previously, now it gave us the ability to know exactly where our jawline is going to go, but that also gives us the position for the ear. So as previously, the eye line is in line with the top of the ear, so it's going to create that top of the ear. And of course the shape of the ear is going to be slightly different, so from the front it was quite flattened, this time it's going to be wider. We're then going to continue that jaw line down and around to create a nice clean jawline for our character. Now remember, as we said previously, with a male character which has reached puberty, then typically the jawline will be squarer, and with a female character it will be rounder. And let's go on and draw the remainder of the head shape. So now we're going to draw the brow line, which is this area here where our eyebrows are. Now with a female character, the brow line will be less pronounced, so for a female character your brow line would be less pronounced up to the forehead, whereas with a male character it will be far more pronounced, and then around to the back of the head, and then down to the neck, and then we're just going to finalize that side profile for the neck also. Now as you can see, we've got the basics of our side profile drawn in, so now we're going to start adding in some subtle details just to make our lives a little easier. So eyebrow, so the eyebrow is going to be in line with the brow line, of course. So of course different people have different eyebrows. We're also going to draw in a hairline. So as proved previously, if your character has got long hair, then you still need to establish that hairline so you know exactly where that hair is going to be coming from. And then down to the back also. You're going to refine any details also. Lips, so just adding a little more detail for the lips. You may want to change the shape of the nose. So remember, all of this is still your developmental part of your drawing, so you're going to make any changes that you want to see. Yeah, and that is in essence is the basic side profile. You could then of course go in and finalize any details that you want, maybe with a darker shade. Might want to zoom in slightly to any details that you have, but that is the basics of just drawing a side profile for your character.